Today we'll take a look at the 2014 Ford Explorer. I know that I told you guys in a recent video that I was going to try and make 2 videos for each vehicle. One being a first look and one being a review. I, however, did not get to do that this time. I was constrained on time this time, and I just returned the car in 2 hours. And I'm just now getting to this. We'll go and start it up. It is a push button start. It does have the proximity key. It's in my pocket. Push that brake and the button. When you start the car, the seat moves up to your preferred setting, which is pretty cool. We'll turn that off. Just for demonstration purposes, I'll hit the lights, fog lights, and blinkers. When you get out of the vehicle and shut the door, blows the horn to let you know that, hey, I can't detect the key anymore. It does have the lights on the mirrors. Another feature that I like at night is that it has a light under here that lights up your ground near the car. Proximity button works with locking, unlocking, if it would let me, because, oh, it did, okay. Thought it was running, it wouldn't let me, but okay, it did. And it does have the rear trunk as well, but it is not power. I haven't cleaned the car yet, as you can tell, and I haven't cleaned it out. Still got all my stuff in it, so I'm going to have to do that. Pretty decent trunk space. Does have 3 rows of seats. I got the 3rd row folded down. And it is massive dirty. Shut up, car. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside and talk about all the features this thing has to offer. It has a lot to offer. Excuse me. Starting with the moonroof here. It does have 3 different controls. The moonroof up here and moonroof back there. This particular button, zoom out a little bit here. Okay, this particular button will crack the moonroof open in the back. This middle one will open it, and then this one is for the sunshade. And as you can see, its power closes itself. You can stop it in the middle to leave this one open, or shut it all the way. In your dash, you've got 2 little screens, 49 miles till empty, that show you pretty much everything. I'm trying to get it on empty before I return it. So you got your steering wheel controls, which are not really, I'm not used to these. These are different than normal Ford controls, but you get used to it, and it's really nice to have. Your touchscreen display is pretty much everything that you need to do in the car is controlled here. I don't really like this. I like the technology behind it. I like the fact that it is technology and it's stuff to be done, and but what I don't like about it is how hard it is to try and use it while driving, which I wouldn't recommend, by the way. You could probably do like one screen, put it on satellite here, and then you can see all of the satellite controls, and apparently I've got it on the pulse, even though I don't even listen to it. So that's that, but it's a little hard to use while trying to drive. All the buttons down here are soft touch, so there's no actual physical button to press, and that is an issue as well when you're trying to find what button you're looking for. But overall, I like it. I still like it, despite it being a little hard to use. It's nice. Got a little trash here. Get that out. Does have 2 cup holders. Has the ambient lighting in here. You can change this in the touchscreen display. And you got a little coin thing here. Your storage bin goes way down in there. That's pretty cool. You got this one here that opens and it goes pretty far down in there as well. I've got a couple things I need to get out of there as well. All leather seats. Does have heated seats in the front and the back, which is pretty neat. This is the first car I've ever seen to have rear heated seats. And the heat has just kicked on. So that's good. I really like this car. And I think it's probably going to be my new favorite. Overall, I gave the Ram the #1 in my favorite list. And I drove it for a really long time. And the Ram's still up there. I'll move it to second because this right here, it's earned first place in my book of vehicles I like. And I'm going to take it back here in about 2 hours and see if I can get him to give me a better rate on it, because at nearly $100 more a week than the Ram costed, I can't exactly afford to keep doing that. But I do need to rent a car for another week, so maybe I'll get something else. Maybe he'll let me stay in this. Who knows? So, I do like this car. I'm sorry I didn't get a really long video about it. Maybe next time. I don't know. I was really strained on time. I put more than 1,000 miles on this vehicle in 7 days, and what little time that I was able to stop and do stuff, I was doing this, and that was really not a lot of time. And I got to go now and try to burn the last little bit of gas out of it, because you know, you don't never take your gas back to them. I think I'm going to go to Firehouse for some lunch and turn the lights off now that I'm not using them. So 48 miles till empty. We'll see if I can make it to Firehouse and back. It's supposed to be 20 miles each way, so that should leave me 8 miles till empty. It'll probably never work out like that. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the vehicle review. I'm sorry that it was really short and not a whole lot in depth, but maybe next time. See you guys. Like I said, I'm sure I would forget something. The rear view camera does have a backup beeper as well, so you don't hit anything. I don't know what it's seen, but it's seen something I didn't see. Has that, which is really nice. It does not have a lot of features that they first introduced on the Explorer, which kind of disappointed me. Things like cross traffic alert, blind spot detection, all of the new automatic headlights, I mean, you know, auto dimming headlights, and what else? Forward collision alert, adaptive cruise control, all these things that were introduced, what, 3 years ago on the Explorer when they redesigned it, and still it's not on this one. And this is a limited edition. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. This is a limited model. It makes no sense as to why it wouldn't be on this one, rather. So that's a thing. Oh, hey, green light. Usually when the light turns green, we don't look down at our phones, we go, but whatever. So, satellite radio reception was another thing I wanted to talk about. I like to rate a car based on how well the satellite receiver works, how much it cuts out, and all that. This one is one of the highest. The Chrysler Town & Country to date is the only car that scored the highest in this particular test, because it never cut out anywhere, even in situations where I was in a parking garage. But this particular car, and I didn't take it into a parking garage. Actually, I did. I did take it into a parking garage. It cut out, like, you know, half the time I was in the parking garage. That was actually, I just remembered that. I went to Charlotte, went to the Charlotte Apple store. And this lane ends up here, but I'm going to jump in front of this dump truck, as you can see. As soon as the light turns green. So, anyway, I went to the Charlotte Apple store because I was having some trouble with my iPad, but we got all that sorted out now. So, but anyway, back to the point of the car. It today, from what I can see, is on par or higher than the Chrysler Town and Country as far as satellite reception goes. It never cut out the entire time that I had it, and that was pretty good. That was way better than I was expecting. And now I don't have 50 miles till empty anymore. I should have thought that one through. Anyways, if I think of any more, I'll turn the camera back on. I know that I ended the video there earlier, and then I was like, oh wait, there was some more I wanted to talk about. Why did I cut it off? So if I think of something else, I'll turn it back on, but if not, see you guys later.